Simon & Schuster Audio presents Jinxed by Amie Mcculloch, read by Harper Marshall. Prologue. She burst through the trees, cradling the monster in her arms. The whine of a pulse gun sounded in the wood. She ducked, and the shot flew over her head, obliterating the trunk of a beech tree in front of her. Panic rose in her throat. They weren't just out to destroy the monster. They were going to kill her, too. She kept running, her feet slipping inside the blue plastic overshoes she hadn't had time to remove before bolting from the lab. She'd known this day would come. She'd crossed the line so far it was no longer even a mark on the horizon. But she still hadn't been ready. How could you ever be ready to lose what you've been working on your entire life? The creature vibrated against her chest, a red light pulsing against its hot metal skin like a heartbeat. It wriggled in her arms, trying to escape, as if it too knew what was coming. But she tightened her grip. She just had to make it to the other side of the ravine, to the emergency car that would take them to safety. The next shot hit her shoulder, and she wasn't sure who screamed louder, her or the creature. She stumbled, one leg collapsing underneath her as her foot sank into a crevice, hidden by a carpet of fallen leaves. She dared to glimpse down, and her heart almost stopped. The creature's metal body was smoking, the acrid stench of burnt electronics filling her nostrils. The pulse guns were doing their job, destroying it from the inside out. She pulled her foot free and pressed on. The bridge was so close she could feel the rumble of trains as they passed underneath, yet the heavy-booted steps of the men behind her were louder still. "Come on," said the voice crackling in her ear. She must have come into range of her partner's communication device. She forced her legs to pump harder, ignoring the sticky, wet stab of pain in her side. Barely had her toe crossed the threshold onto the bridge when alarms started wailing, hidden IP protection sensors blaring from the tree line. Traps sprung up from the ground, nets that coiled around her legs, tripping her up. "I'm down!" she screamed into her earpiece. "Help me!" "Cutting comms. Link destruction in process." Almost as an afterthought, he added, "Sorry." And then the line went dead. Another pulse thumped in her back, launching her forward and sending the monster flying from her arms. She had no choice but to watch as the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?